One thing people often don't realize is that maintaining low body fat percentage is just as important as building muscle mass. This is the main reason most people never achieve the impressive physique they want. What is going on YouTube? I'm Johan Kim. Welcome back to my channel. This video is a continuation of the previous episode. If you haven't seen the first video yet, check out the link above. Today, I'll talk about dieting to get a great physique. And more specifically, I'd like to tell you what beginners don't know. Building a great physique isn't just about going to the gym and lifting heavy weights. You have to control what you eat too. And to be honest, working out isn't as hard as it seems. Going to the gym and lifting heavy weights can give you a sense of accomplishment, and seeing your pumped up body in the mirror can be highly motivating. This is why many people start to enjoy working out once they start to feel them. I also find it really fun to lift heavy weights at the gym. Of course, it was tough when I was a beginner, but once I found a fun in working out, it's always been enjoyable. However, sticking to a diet isn't so fun. Dieting can be painful and requires a lot of sacrifices and effort because it's closely related to your daily life, more so than working out at the gym. You might have been training for years, and when you get a pump, your muscles look somewhat visible, and your arms definitely fill out your t-shirts more than before. But without a shirt, you don't look like those fitness influencers. Why is that? Because they use let's ignore the fake natties for now. You might already have more muscle mass than you think, but you can't see it because it's covered by body fat. So, unless you are extremely skinny compared to average people, you need to focus on losing body fat just as much as building muscle. Many people hesitate to diet because they don't know whether it's the right time to cut weight or to bulk up to build more muscle mass. Again, in my opinion, unless you are extremely skinny, you can start cutting right now. There are many benefits you can gain from reaching a lower body fat percentage, and that makes it worth trying now. The first thing you need to do is to trust yourself and diet. Of course, you'll feel like your muscles are shrinking at the beginning of a diet, but it's not because of muscle loss. It's simply because you're eating less and losing water inside of your muscles. The problem is that during the initial phase of dieting, you haven't lost enough body fat, but your muscles look smaller, so you look worse in the mirror and think you're doing something wrong. But you're actually doing the right thing. Many people give up at this stage. You need to trust yourself. Once you get past this phase, your abs, arms, and shoulders will start to look more defined, which will motivate you to train harder and stick to your diet. And that helps you achieve a great physique. And once you learn that you can enjoy the progress, that's how you make it easier to stay lean. So don't give it up when you feel you are doing wrong. Second, I guess only few people know this. You become most anabolic when your body fat percentage is low. Just like how overtraining reduces sensitivity of your muscles for a load and overeating reduces insulin sensitivity, staying at a high body fat level makes your body less anabolic to prevent unnecessary gain, which could be muscle mass. But when you lower your body fat percentage to a low level, your body's survival system kicks in to synthesize either fat or muscle. And if you utilize this anabolic window well, it can be a good strategy to build muscle while preventing fat gain. There are two absolute rules when it comes to dieting. First, you need to eat less than your maintenance calories. Second, you need to eat enough protein. There are more rules I could mention, but if you just follow these two, you can probably achieve a successful diet. So I'll stop here for now. And I think one of the easiest ways to eat less than your maintenance calories is through intermittent fasting. The simplest way to burn body fat is just not to eat. And there are many hormones involved in breaking down body fat, and adrenaline is one of the most primary one. You've probably heard of adrenaline, right? Yes, it's the hormone released when your body faces a critical situation. For instance, if you encounter a bear in the woods, your body will release a lot of adrenaline. But you don't want to face a bear to lose weight, right? Here's a good news for you. There's another way to release adrenaline without risking your life in the woods. That is fasting. When your body undergoes fasting for a certain period, it releases adrenaline and your body starts breaking down body fat. However, if you eat continuously from morning till night, your body doesn't get enough fasting time to release adrenaline, and that is missing out on one very effective aspect of fat loss. Then you might ask, what about muscle loss during fasting? If you continue weight training and take enough protein, muscle loss during fasting doesn't happen. Many studies support this. The muscle loss you feel is mainly due to water loss. Fasting leads to faster water loss compared to other diets. But if you drink enough water and eat enough food during the eating window, this will recover quickly. Many studies also show that groups practicing intermittent fasting experience faster fat loss. So in my opinion, intermittent fasting is a very good method to get lean without muscle loss. If you don't want to risk any muscle loss or find fasting difficult, you can stick to a traditional diet. I'm not saying that other methods are bad or stupid. Just do what you like and suitable for you. When I recommend something, it's not because I think it's the best method for everyone. People have their own priorities and preferences. Following a diet against your preferences is hard to sustain. For me, my priority is to maintain my diet without interfering too much with my daily life, and my preference is just simple and clear rules. I don't need to eat breakfast, making it very convenient for work or starting my day, and I only need to eat quality food within my eating window, making it very simple. Additionally, I can eat the calories I missed during breakfast in my eating window so I feel more full. That is why intermittent fasting is a very easy diet to maintain for me. Of course, intermittent fasting also has its drawbacks, but for me, the benefits outweigh the drawbacks, so I continue to follow it. Anyway, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll talk more about intermittent fasting in another video. And I already posted one video about common mistakes people make when they try intermittent fasting. If you're curious about that, check out the recommended video. Today, I've shared things I think people should know before starting a diet rather than providing a clear guideline. Next time, I'll talk about how to do intermittent fasting. See you next time.